see the eyes.
So this is just going to be a short clip onto my channel. There's going to be another video about this. But we were just hiking, and that blurry blob there, I'll zoom in and refocus if I can. The image is super grainy because of how dark it is. My phone camera's quality is not that good. That's another Mojave. So my track record with finding Mojaves is pretty high, I think. If I can get a good look at the tail, it might actually be an Atrox, which is a Western Diamondback. But judging the pattern and the coarseness of it, actually, I don't know. This one's iffy because I can't really see the head very well. Hold on. Hold this.
Yeah, I've got
I'm gonna hook
super
it.
close up of the head. Sorry.
Yeah, this video is gonna go onto my channel.
Yeah.
First. But so.
I see its eyes.
This. Hi. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. I promise.
It's looking right at me.
Hi. This is a snake hook. It smells like a rattlesnake. I know. It's probably weird. So this is how you should appropriately approach a rattlesnake without scaring it. There it goes. Oh, that's a diamondback. So the bands are very uniform and controlled looking. That shows it's a diamondback. It was sitting here. No, come back. You're cute. Oh, wicked. He's like barely touching. His rattle was vibrating for a second. That's awesome. I'm not going to encroach on it anymore because I don't want to bug it. But that's cool. That's the second deadliest rattlesnake, or one, not second, probably like third or fourth in the state out of our 13 species. I think that's like third or fourth. So that means that I have now come in close contact and have officially touched it with my hook. 2 of the top 5 deadly species of rattlesnake in Arizona. That's pretty epic. This is the one that everyone stereotypically thinks of as the snake of the desert because everyone's like, oh, it's a diamondback. The Western Diamondback actually has an eastern counterpart, to those of you who don't know. The Eastern Diamondback is different though in darker coloration and complexion. I'm watching where it's going because I think it's coming back this way through the bush. But this is just epic. I actually enjoy this. I would have tried picking it up with my hook, but because everyone else is right here and it's not that much of a safe distance, I'm not going to pick it up. Plus, I do not have my bite gloves on me, which go up to here, to prevent me from getting bit and envenomated. Otherwise, I would have tried hooking it and picking it up. But that's so cool, and the trail's right there. So it was maybe 8 feet from the trail. We would have walked right past this if we didn't get bored. That's actually really cool. And he was hunkered down right here. That was a pretty small one, I'm guessing, a younger male.
Oh, here he is, right here.
Oh, did he turn back around?
Yep, he's sitting right there.
Yeah, so what he's doing right now is he's recoiling up and redoing this. So he's hunkering down again to sort of get some good temperature regulation going on his underside. So he probably ate something recently. That's so cool. That crunching sound was the rattle, rubbing up against grass. Mm-hmm. I've never actually heard a rattlesnake's rattle before because I've never made one angry. And I'm very thankful for that, especially right now with how close we are. This is so exciting. And since this is going to be an unedited clip, this is probably going to go up tonight before the update video on why I haven't recently found. But, oh, that's wicked. I knew people found them out here because I've been using a website called iNaturalist. If any of you are out there wanting to find snakes or reptiles or even birds for that matter, iNaturalist is a good website to use because people will drop pin locations on exactly where they found something. I knew that there were resident Mojave and Diamondbacks out here because of those pins.
He's going through the bush to the right.
To the right, so
he's circling. Yep.
Oh, this is just so cool. Because all my encounters with the Mojave, which will be uploaded later, because I just need to stitch those pieces of film together. All of my encounters with them, one, I must have got caught on something from the sound of that jerking motion. The Mojaves were different because one of them was under a mattress. It was completely by surprise like this, but it was under something and it was next to me, and it felt safe because there was something over it. The other Mojave was out in the road. It had recently got clipped by a car, and so that was a different situation. Every situation that I had encountered a Mojave rattlesnake in, which those are the 3 rattlesnakes I've encountered, except for this one now. So that is, I'm up to 4 rattlesnakes that are live and close, up close to them. I'm listening just to make sure that he doesn't come back out and I accidentally step on him or something, because that'd be awful. But this is the first like close I consider like a truly wild encounter, because all the other ones I encountered on a road. It was in a much more open environment. It was happenstance but expected, because a good way to find snakes is looking on the roads at night, because they'll be looking for places that are warm to digest their meals from the day. Oh, there he is. He's over by that cactus. Oh, this is so cool. I want to touch him, but like it's like, no, control yourself. Gosh. So that's a younger, it looks like a younger Western Diamondback male, I'm guessing from the size. The only true way to really sex them, though, is by probing them or popping out their reproductive organs. And by popping out, that doesn't damage it, it just forces it to come out. I'm not going to be doing that, because I don't have the equipment to ensure that no one gets bit. And that dude was chilling, so we kind of just made him move his sweet little couch right here, his little dirt couch. So I'm not going to disturb him anymore. I'm not even going to pursue him. And I kind of stood still after poking him, letting him know I was here, because I wanted him to not be shocked and jolt, because usually that's when they are shocked and surprised, that's usually when bites occur. Is that, or you needlessly engaging with them, which is another bad thing to do, because I'm an introverted person. I suppose there's stuff on my shirt. And I don't like being engaged by people, especially people that are strangers. I don't like people just coming up and touching me. So I very much so empathize with that rattlesnake. I don't like being touched. I would like to have a heads up. I would much prefer a poke than a hug. Like, if someone's acknowledging that they're there, I'd prefer someone poking me to let me know I'm there rather than just randomly hugging me, because that'll probably scare me for a couple seconds. So I empathize with the rattlesnake in this case, and that's why I let it know I was here. I don't feel comfortable to the point of like Steve Irwining it, where I just pick it up. I'm like, Crocky, look at this one here. Because I'm watching him still, because I can barely see him in the grass. But I'm not to that level yet. I'm not to that expertise. I need to encounter more venomous snakes first. Again, this is my first one in my home territory. The other diamondback I've ever seen was like 20, 30 feet away in a car. So this was an up close and personal of getting to see a wild diamondback. I've seen them up close before in enclosures and terrariums. So this was a different experience, and a very enjoyable one at that, because that's now 2 species of rattlesnakes out of the 13 that I've seen. So I have 11 more to go. And with that, that's the end of this one.